such an enjoyable dressing room to be in. You know, we spoke about this week about having an opportunity to go up against the best in the world and you know, potentially turn them over, and we had to work so hard for it, but no, it's just everyone's incredibly happy in that change room now.
Can you work out how you kept them scoreless? Some of the things that you have to do.
Well, I'll probably have to look back over it to see, but you know, Andy Farr with our defence the last couple of years has been brilliant, and we spoke this would have to be our best defensive performance if we want to win, and you know, I thought it was. The lads dug in really deep, and the bench came on and made an impact, as Joe likes to say. So no, it was definitely our defence today. I think one of ours.
You were watching on there and just seeing the intensity of the rest of the team as they're putting in that performance. How hard is it to get up to that level coming off the bench?
Yeah, it is difficult. It's probably it's a challenge. You definitely learn from being on the bench and trying to make an impact. But I try to concentrate on the first thing I can do. The first phase I'm involved in, to try and be a positive one and kind of build from there, take it from moment to moment. But yeah, I was watching on that game, and you know, you never know when the call's going to come, so it's always a bit difficult in that way. But I just know when I come on, you know, it's a massive opportunity, and you know, you have to attack New Zealand if you want to win. You can't kind of sit back, and we probably gave them the ball for the last 20 minutes, but you know, our defence dug in the end, and thankfully we won.
Yeah, that box kick you did towards the end, and I think there's a few fans around us kind of getting very worried. Were you nervous yourself when you were taking that decision? Yeah. What was going through your mind?
I knew it was a big box kick. I had a look up at the clock. I knew it was about 78 minutes, about 2 minutes to go, and you know, we trust our defence so much so that if we do, it was just on me to put up a contestable kick, and hopefully Jacob gets it back. But you know, obviously it's a 50-50 battle up in the air, and I think they won the scraps then, and then you know, it's next job. We have to kind of defend for that minute, and you know, I thought we defended quite well, but then next thing you know, we're on our 22, and you're kind of like, okay, we have to dig in deep here with all the lads, and you know, I was obviously delighted to see, you know, our defence win in the end and get that victory, which was brilliant. But yeah, I was concentrated a lot on that box kick.
In a way, is it? I mean, you know, you've beaten the best in the world, but they're still number one and you're still number two. In a way, is that kind of a good thing? Because I know you're not going to get ahead of yourselves anyway, but it's there in plain black and white, isn't it? That you've still got more work to do to.
Yeah. Look, it's a great day for us, but we know we still have a lot of work to do. You know, it's important that New Zealand are so consistent all the time, and that's the challenge we need to get to. You know, we were probably a little bit off last week, but we knew we needed a bigger performance this week, and that's the exciting thing. You know, the potential, the belief with a win like that, and you know, it's great to move forward at that, and you know, big game against USA now next week as well.
Luke, it was great images of when Jacob got his try. You guys absolutely mobbing him everywhere in the orange bit. Were you guys watching that like half an eye on it, as you're supposed to be warming up?
Yeah, well, you know, that play that Jacob scored off, you know, you do that during the week and you're never sure if it's going to work off in the game, and you know, thankfully it did. And once Jacob gets an opportunity, you know, he saw I think it was Ben Smith come up into the line, the space in behind, and that chip, and you know, once he gets those opportunities, he's absolutely ruthless. He's an unbelievable try scorer. So yeah, like you say, I was probably jumping up and down. I don't know what happened. There was just incredible excitement, but then you kind of have to, you know, relax, get into your warm-up routine, and you know, you'll be on the pitch, and you know, you never know when you're going to be hit. So yeah, it was an incredible moment.
And there was a lot of like just guys absolutely wasting themselves, and especially in that first half as well. Is there moments where you're kind of even on the bench going, you know, big Deb Toner's hit on Retallick or something like that, like moments that stood out to you from watching?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, just all those tackles. I think the defence in general, like you say, Dev's hit. When I was on the pitch, Peter Manny coming back, you know, that was absolutely incredible. I couldn't believe it. I thought his hamstring nearly went when he was running back. But you know, moments like that, you kind of look back now on the pitch, or look back now when we get to review the game, and you kind of say, you know, there are big moments in the game, and you know, we won those today. But having said that, you know, the All Blacks are a world-class side, and we know if we want to get to that level, we still have to, you know, improve.
The noise in the ground in the last 20 minutes is pretty incredible. Like, did you
unbelievable.
Get a chance to think about that when you're on the pitch?
I couldn't, you know, you can't hear if you're 2 feet from you. You have to scream at each other, and you know, it's nice knowing you know, you have that 7-point lead. Although you know, you are up against the All Blacks, but that crowd just lifts you, makes you want to kind of get up off the ground quicker. You know, put in bigger tackles, and you know, they definitely pulled us through this evening.
Before the 80 minutes,
what sort of messages get passed around the team in those closing minutes when you can't hear, or is it just a case of trusting your defence, trusting your system?
It's just a case of trusting your defence. Like I know with 2 minutes to go, we were kind of in the thought process. You know, do we hold on the ball around the halfway? Which is, you know, it's tough at the moment because, you know, referees sometimes do look for penalties if you're sloppy at the breakdown, you know, sealing off. So, you know, I just trusted Joey. He called for a box kick and you know, put up a contestable, and we lost those scraps, but you know, we're straight away next moment team and got in the line. And you know, I didn't realise we'd be kind of under 22 a couple of minutes later, but yeah, it was brilliant to get the finish.
And Johnny's influence before Joey came on, I mean, he was struggling. He was battling through pain.
He just didn't want to go off, did he? You know, he himself, Bestie and Peter Manny just led the team so well this week, and you know, they talked about the opportunity that we have at this group, and you know, the extended squad as well that has trained all week, and you know, it's special moments. We'll enjoy tonight, and then you know, review the game tomorrow.
Luke,
with the intensity of that game, watching it from the press box, the 80 minutes seemed to fly over. As a player, what was it like? Did it fly over?
It doesn't fly over really at all. I'll tell you that. When you're sitting on the bench, it goes very slowly, but it's important, you know, when you're on the bench, you just gotta realise, you know, take your time. You never know when you will be on, but I was told on 57 that I'd be coming on around 60, so I knew I had to get myself ready mentally and just go out and, you know, have a go and see what happens.
Just on Pete's, you know, like it's almost like a magic trick, wasn't it? Because I think Ben Smith thought he'd already gone.
I was a bit far away, but I did see. I just couldn't believe he came out with the ball. I'll have to look at it again, but just it's the determination he has just in training when you see it, and excuse me, he just led the team well all week and just leads by example every single time. And I was absolutely over the moon to see him to come in. I had to come in and then try and sort out a box kick, but it was just an incredible moment, like you say. It definitely gave us a good opportunity to win it, and thankfully we did.